everybody. And please, I saw some videos display. Somebody just try put it for me, please. Yes, it was a video display. I have to say something about the video. I'm called Asande Fidelis Ndabo, Senior Nurse Consultant. So I'm a registered member of Faforlife. Okay, before I become a member of Faforlife, I have to just go straight to the point. There was some videos they put there was one man who was specifying about diabetes one day, and then somebody was holding was talking about ulcer, something like that.
Just stop.
Okay, no, because I want to say something about that video. It's very particular. So many people you tell about Faforlife, they don't believe. Even you give live videos of people closer to them, they don't still believe. That's the problem. I think about that video. They will still ask you, are you really sure that the thing works? They will still ask you, they even know that you're a practitioner, you're even a health personnel, you say something to them, they will still ask you questions. That's the problem. For me, nobody told me anything about the thing, but the first thing I did was I was in a village group. They post this one, somebody here, the person was saying about diabetes. I looked at him directly, I know that it's a diabetic patient. Diabetic patients from their look, they look like somebody else coming from that room. That's how they look like. Like they have taken a lot of water, they have washed a lot of water. So I look at him and know him as a diabetic case. He was specifying how diabetes get away from by Faforlife. So I took those videos, I sent it to one of my mom, my one colleague. She's about diabetic patient. So she was asking me the course. I said I don't know about the course. I just said let her try. 1 month later, she sent me a picture of Spindex 19 and asking me how can I get Spindex 19? I texted Mr. Ojon, but he don't know. So he was asking where I explained to him. I said yes, everything. I said okay, just get back to the person to tell the person that he should go back to where he get the product. That was the connection. Later on, I started seeing people complain. Somebody called me and said the person is having sugar problems. The sugar is stepping up and down. I just explained to the person about Faforlife, and the person says, okay, let me bring the product. I just give the person an estimated cost for 2 bottles. That's Faforlife and Spindex 19. The person sent the money and I bought just 2 bottles. I give the person. Before the person started taking this thing, I did the sugar test. The sugar test was 300 and something. 3 days later, the sugar test dropped to 8.
Bam.
3 days.
Okay.
That was not even the only testimony. She was suffering from gastritis. She was taking water at night about 5 liters before dawn. But those 4 or 3 days again, I came to do the second test of the sugar. She told me that she's not even drinking water again at night.
Bam.
He asked me that, does this thing treat gastritis? I said yes, gastritis is ulcer, so it's good for ulcer, very good for ulcer. She was also having stroke, the right hand stroke. She was not feeling the hand. You can touch her, reach her, she was not feeling. But that same 3 days time, I'm telling her, she was complaining of pains in the hand. That means she was complaining of severe pain. On examination, she had a fraction. No pain. I'm talking of pain, not sensation. She was complaining of pain on that hand, that finger. The finger was complaining of pain. On examination, she had a fraction there. I mean, she fell with that stroke, make her to fall down, and then she fractured the finger, but she was not feeling pain because of the stroke. But now, because she was taking Faforlife, now it has to revive those nerves, and then she started feeling pain on that finger, severe pain. I tell her let her just be taking the drug, the pain will go away. When I examine the finger, I just have to just do light massage and apply some small rub that says okay for her, she'll be taking. I can tell you now, she's using that hand to do her job.
Wow.
And then let me just tell you one thing, she's not taking any sugar drop. She's not taking any sugar. The sugar is okay now. She's not taking any sugar drop. She's free from sugar. Let me say she's totally free from sugar. And then she's using the hand doing things. And then another thing about people who are suffering from diabetes again is that they are going darker and darker. They look darker.
Yeah.
And when you start taking Faforlife, their color becomes brighter. That's one thing Faforlife. It becomes brighter and brighter and brighter. And then why I so believe in Faforlife is that I have seen so many stem cells, snowfields, sensitivity, and there's photosynthesis is snowfield, that's the stem cells. But they take too long to act. But with Faforlife, it's just a matter of time you start seeing results. Now, okay, I just want to answer a question here which was not rightly answered for my own like if somebody asks you about how long will I take Faforlife, tell the person take Faforlife, you will know when to stop. You will know when to stop. Yeah? You will know when to stop. Let me give an example of how you know when to stop. If you are somebody who is suffering from asthma, right? An asthmatic patient, when they are cooking, you enter the house, when there's frying, you choke, you start having the crisis. When you're angry, you have the crisis. But when you are entering the house, you are not having those crises, you are angry, you don't have that crisis, nobody will tell you that something has happened, right? So from there you start reducing. Now it goes with sickness, then you go to the hospital, do laboratory investigations, you go back to the very laboratory investigations. I bet everybody here, if you want to start any patient that has a problem of either infection or tumor, please advise them to do a pre-test, pre-testing before doing anything. Or if you have any medical result from them, then before you start, so that you can do the control. If you cannot do the control, consult any doctor in the house. They'll do the control for you, and then you just say, just make sure that you do the control. The problem is that some people, you have a good idea to help somebody, but you can go on and kill that person. You understand? As I'm telling you now, there was one man, that man was suffering from diabetic patient. They prescribed her the Faforlife as 2019. She called me. The way they explained to her, the thing was not okay for me. I just tried to tell her that it's good. But now I have to add her fitness 19 because I gave her to 20 because she was having infection. But her right leg was painless. You can pinch it, she will not be pain. But 1 week ago, that she's on fitness 19, fitness 20, and Faforlife, you touch her legs and pinch it, she will shout to the tip of her voice. So, if you are prescribing to somebody, make sure that you know that you are starting somewhere and you are expecting a particular result. Yes. So that if the times go, the patient cannot give up. Some people can give up. You can give up very easily. They can easily give up when you don't give the person the right education. You can give up. Try to also consult even family doctors. Just try, say, go and do a test, send a test result, laboratory result. They will see it and they know where to start. Okay, continue. Faforlife. Faforlife. Thank you very much for giving me the opportunity.